Hey guys, it's Jen from beautyriotx. Happy fall. It is October I don't fucking know. Anyway, today is my first video via no buy, so I've decided to go into my collection and use some products that I can't remember the last time I used. And kind of the products that I just feel the least inspired by. So I wanted to kind of bust them back out and try to use them and be inspired by them. So we're gonna start with the eyes as usual, and I'm gonna use, this is everything I could ever want in a eyeshadow palette. But I never, ever reach for this. I might have touched this once since getting it 2 years, whenever this was released. I needed it. When it came out, I was like, oh my God, it's everything I could ever dream of. I might have swatched it. I might have used it once. I don't even remember using it. I also have the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, which I do and did end up liking and using. My favorite shade is Courtney, oddly enough, which is like the flesh shade. And of course it broke. But it is a palette that I did end up liking, but I just never reach for anymore. So I thought I would bring that out too as like a compliment palette. So let me prime my eyes real quick and we will get into this and use a bunch of other stuff that I never reach for anymore. So give me a second and we'll be right back. So what should we go in with first? I think I'm actually gonna start with Courtney. I don't even know why I'm so in love with this shade, but from the moment I saw it, I just loved it. So I think I'm gonna go in with my Smith 230 brush. I think I'm gonna go into the Raw Sienna shade next, using same brush. So of course I get an email today from Muse Beauty Pro saying, you've been approved for our pro account. Enjoy all these discounts on all these wonderful brands on our website. Delete. Sorry, Muse Beauty. I'm on a no buy. All right, now we're gonna go with this red shade, Soft Ochre. I guess it's like a red. It's like a oxblood kind of shade. Use my 235 Smith brush. Now let's go in with, I feel like I'm gonna do Cypress Umber. I guess we're gonna be doing kind of like a fall look today. I'm gonna go back to the 230, kind of a smaller brush. Let's do 247 for this. And these have been all Smith brushes so far. I think I'm gonna go back in with that 235 brush and take Real Gar right here and kind of put this kind of towards the center of my lid. And then finish up with burnt orange towards the inner corner. I think I'm gonna keep an all matte lid today. So let me finish the other side and we'll come back and get on with the rest of my face, and we'll actually do more of a chit chat because I know I was pretty quiet, but I know that if I talk through the eye part, I'm gonna forget what I did and then not be able to replicate it on this side. So just bear with me. All right, next we're gonna prime, and I can't tell you the last or first time that I used the Bourjois Happy Light Luminous Serum Primer. I'm hoping it's still good. That's promising. There was a nice hard piece that came out first. Okay, that's what she said. Maybe that worked in that scenario, maybe not, but it's all right. I know I didn't love the foundation BB cream that went with this. I'm hoping I like this one. Or I'm hoping that maybe if I don't love this all over my face, maybe it'll just be a good under eye primer because it is very small. So at least if I can just at least get away with it under my eyes, it'll be worth keeping for that alone. And for foundation, I know I really liked the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage. That's a lie. This is like a maybe light medium-ish foundation, and I have the shade Soft Beige. Their shade range isn't great, but this is like a Family Dollar brand. And if I remember, the match was really good. Yeah, it actually matched my skin like perfect. See that? It like blended completely like into the shade, like perfect. In fact, you know what I remember? This has a similar feeling to the CYO foundation. It's like that nice hydrating feeling, which I really, really like. I love this finish on this. It's like a satiny kind of finish. It's not totally dewy, it's not matte. It's like a natural kind of finish. Really, really pretty. I didn't pick out a concealer. Let's see what I have that I haven't used in a while. You know what, let's use the Etude House Big Cover Cushion Concealer. I remember liking this a lot and I haven't used it in a while. And it's in the shade Vanilla. Oh right, this is super light. Crap. Not that bad. I mean, it's definitely light, but it's not like scary light. So I'm kind of freaking out because yesterday I had a CAT scan done of like my sinus area because for the last few months I've had this weird thing going on where I feel like I have something. I have the constant need to swallow something. I feel like I have, and I'm sorry, this is gonna be TMI. I feel like I have phlegm sitting at the bottom of my nasal canal behind my uvula in my throat. You know that thing that hangs in the back of your throat? So I constantly feel the need to go and swallow, but something is always there. My ENT can't feel it. He can't see anything. He stuck scopes down my nostrils. Nothing is there. He's put me on allergy medication, acid reflux medication, and nothing is helping. He put me on antibiotics. Nothing is helping. So yesterday he sent me for a CAT scan, and I'd be lying if I said I'm not scared to death. I mean, of course, the first thing I think of, what if I have throat cancer? What if I have some kind of cancer? What if it's a tumor? What if it's a mass? What if it's something that's going to kill me? I'm being funny about it, or I'm being like, haha, like blasé, but it's not funny at all. I'm pretty scared about it actually. So if you believe in a higher power or positive energy, please send me some and pray that it's not something that's gonna kill me and something that can be fixed. Thank you. Okay, so let's, oh crap, I didn't pick powder. Everybody is going to think I'm insane. I don't understand what everybody loves about this powder. This is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder, translucent. Is this the powder everybody loves? Because I don't get it. And normally I would go in with like a cream contour right now, but I didn't actually use any until like not quite a year ago. So I feel like, so I'm gonna do like powder, bronzer, contour for this video and skip the cream because I didn't always use cream. All right, I'm gonna use a bigger brush right here. I'm trying not to make a huge mess. I mean, I don't think this is a bad powder, but I mean, for the price, I just feel like you can get other really good ones for a quarter of this. Now this is just the small one, obviously, but I don't know. If you think it's worth it, great, but I just am like not impressed with it. All right, now let's do contour. And one of my favorite old contour shades is from Inklot, and this is like a professional brand. It's their Inklot Freedom System HD Sculpty Powder, and it's the shade 505. I started using this after I went to IMATS New York, which was one of the best things ever. And it's just like the most nice and neutral contour shades I've ever found. And I stopped using it after I think I found butter bronzer after this, and then I stopped using this because butter bronzer just works for everything. All right, and for bronzer, I think I'm going to use my Too Cool for School Dinoplatz Triceratops 3-in-1 multifunctional palette. I found this for like $5.99 at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It's like a K-beauty brand. So they have a highlight, blush, and bronzer in here. I'm just gonna use the bronzer. And this is a very, very like sheer, subtle bronzer, but I really like it because it has a very pretty kind of subtle glow to it. And it's more something that I can see in person. You guys might not even be able to see it, but I really like it in person. And it's one of those things that it's really hard to kind of go overboard on. All right, now let's do blush, and I think we're gonna do the Catrice Strobing blush. And then this is Mrs. Summer Peach. I got it because it's peach, and peach is like my fucking jam when it comes to blush. I think I'm gonna do a video on the holiday releases they have for a lot of the brands coming up. Kind of like my wish list anti-haul. Obviously I'm on a no-buy, so I won't be really getting anything, but I still wanna give you guys my thoughts and what I think is worth it and what I think is worth skipping. But I was watching, who was it? I don't even remember who. I'd never watched this girl before, but she was talking about a lot of the holiday palettes coming out, and one that I was really intrigued by that will definitely be on my wish list is the, oddly enough, the Too Faced Sugar Cookie Hotel or something like that. It looks really cool and the quality looked amazing. And sometimes it's tricky with those holiday edition Too Faced, well, really any companies, because they tend to like slack on quality sometimes. All right, for the highlighter, I'm gonna do the Sleek highlighting palette, the Solstice palette. I think Manny made this like a big deal. So I think I'm gonna go into the, I'll swatch all the shades for you except for the cream because nobody cares about that one. Here they all are. They're all really pretty. I never use the purple one, but these two usually work for me pretty well. I think I'm gonna go in with like the peachy shade. They're all really pretty though. And I mean, I can basically get away with all of them. I think I'll go into this one. Like a little, was it an obscenely long way? But honestly though, so far I've realized I'm not incredibly blown away by too many of the holiday releases that are out right now. Is it just me? I'm just not. I haven't seen anything that I'm like, I haven't seen anything that I'm like, oh God, I wish I wasn't on a no-buy right now. I mean, obviously my no-buy has literally just started, so that feeling of depression and buyer's addiction hasn't sunk in yet. I mean, so far I'm not feeling the pain, which I guess is a good thing. So I think I'm gonna go in with Primavera right now. I'm gonna go into the inner corner. And for the brows, this wasn't too long ago, but it was long, and I feel like it's been long enough that I've mentioned it. This is the Sephora Brow Builder, and it's in the shade Natural Gray Brown. The only thing that drives me nuts about this is like the wand. Like, look how messy it is. It's kind of impossible to clean it, but I really like the way it makes my brows look. And I'm like very into like natural brows, so I'm not worried about them looking perfect. I just want them to look nice. But I have been lucky enough to find a good many brow products that I've been really liking. It just kind of fills them in a little bit. This was like on sale at Sephora on like their sale section, and I grabbed like 3 of them because they were like $6 or $8 each, something like that. So honestly, I still can't really say how I feel about the Modern Renaissance palette. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. I don't know why. I do like what I did though. Like I like the look I came up with. Maybe since it's fall, it'll encourage me to use it more. I don't know. Just something about it just keeps me from reaching for it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I have so many palettes now. I don't know. All right, for the lips, I decided to grab 2. I have the Broadway Colors True Matte Lipstick in Nude Rose, and then we have the Essence Vibrant Shock Lip Paint in Voyeur. Voyeur? I remember liking both of these, and I think they'll both look fine. Let me try this one first, the Nude Rose, and then this one is very pink. Like it looks really mauve in this, but it's very pink. Okay. This is like a Family Dollar lipstick. So I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of the Essence on top to kind of tone down the pink. Yeah, because this is very, this looks just like Whisper. Let's compare those, actually. Whisper is my jam. I wonder if this stuff's actually still, oh my God. They're almost identical, except one's liquid. Right? Yo, this is my favorite nude kind of like ever. I'll let you guys know if this is still available. Obviously, one person's nude will not be everyone's nude, but if this is still available, this is worth checking out because I think this is like $3 or $4 from Essence. And I do want to keep it on like the pink side. I just wanted to tone it down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And it's very light for like a liquid lip. It almost kind of, I don't want to say it feels like nothing, but it almost feels like nothing. So I'm pretty happy with how everything looks. This foundation is kind of fantastic for $5. Like that's even better than ColourPop. The shade range isn't great, but if you have a Family Dollar by you, go see if you have anything close to your shade range to try out. I mean, it's $5. It's very pretty. I have no complaints. My eyes do look a little dry underneath. It could be the powder, it could be this. It could be both, but it definitely, I mean, I have wrinkles, whatever. But I mean, it definitely looks pretty dry. I don't understand. I mean, like I said, it's not a bad powder, but I think my Wet n Wild powder is fantastic and it's $5. You get 0.7 ounces. And in this, you get 0.33 ounces. Just saying. And I'm pretty sure the Ciate London that we got in our BoxyCharm recently, or was it FC? I don't remember. This is 0.52 ounces. Again, this is 0.3, and I'm pretty sure these were almost the same price. This is fantastic. I've been using this like religiously since I got it. Oh, anyway, I'm getting off track. I use Lash Discovery on my bottom lower lash line just to kind of give them some oomph. This used to be one of my favorite mascaras just for the lower lash line because you have that very, very small brush and it just kind of grabs onto each lash without making like a fucking mess. And this, I think this is so good. If you can find it on Sephora's site, I think they have a few colors, but I think it's really good. It stays all day, looks natural, it filled in what it had to. I'm still a fan. Jeffree Star's Beauty Killer, I think it's a good palette. Is it groundbreaking? Is it the most amazing? No. Honestly, I don't think his shadows are. I don't think they're bad. I just don't think they're like, oh my God. I think they're good, but I mean, they're shadows. I don't think any shadow is like, they're shadows. I don't think if they don't do your taxes, they don't do anything magic. They're eyeshadow. What can I say? I don't know, I'm a cynic. Ugh, and I still love this Inklot contour. It's just kind of perfect. I'm so excited about this. I'm gonna put this in my everyday drawer because, like I said, this is like a total dupe for my Whisper shade. So that is going to be my goal for the, like, as long as I can do this, I am going to not touch my everyday makeup drawer, and just for the next, like, however many videos, I'm just gonna keep pulling products that I haven't, that I can't remember last time I used. That should be fun, right? Getting to know old products. That's what it should be called. Getting to know old products. And getting to know me. So hopefully I'll be able to chit chat through them more. I know this wasn't too chit chatty and I'm really sorry, but sometimes like I get inside my own head and I forget to talk, and I'm sorry. That's all I can say, I'm sorry. Make sure you check the description box in case you want to know again anything that I used, if I forgot to mention it. And let me know what product you liked the best. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.